What is up, everybody? This is That Guy number 10 coming to you about Chapter 2 of the Notorious Talker. Now, I know you're wondering, That Guy number 10, where'd you get the new shirt? Well, let's just say I may have won a little bit on the blackjack table, alright? I might have won a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? I actually bought me this shirt, but still living at my mom's. I gotta have something new. You know what I mean? Keep me from actually taking in the whole situation. But we're all doing good. We're all good, and I will keep on winning. All right, only up from here, baby. Only up from here. But that's not what you guys want to hear. Now, before we start getting into the actual review, guys, I just want to let this be known. This should not be taken as a supplementary to anything, and please go read the manga for yourselves. It is a great manga. Please experience it for yourself. Let's get on to review. Okay, so this chapter starts off with 2 years after the grandpa dies, and right after the battle that takes place at the end of the first chapter. And you see these two kids, they're basically going, "Oh my goodness gracious. Oh gee willikers. This place is unequivocally buzzing," right? And they're just talking about how big the city is and how the outskirts of the city are basically hot spots for abysses. So a lot of seekers come here, and it's a little bit of world building, right? You see that my glorious King Noel, all right? He's having his own self monologue here.
Dang, man. It's been 2 years since Grandpops died, man. Now, how am I gonna become the strongest, man? Cause Grandpop was the OG crash, was the strongest crash out of all time, man. And they took his butters. Time always gonna get him. Time always gonna get somebody. But what if I became something not even? What if I became such a crash out that not even time could take me? But I'm just a talker. How could I? What if I just get the most talented crash outs of all time, the most scammers, the most slightest of sliders, the most fade heavy people crash outs and commanded all of them and call it clan crash out. That's how I'll do it. I will never be touched if I have a bunch of crash outs crashing out for me.
So basically, this entire like front part is him resolving himself and his strategy to becoming the strongest and his spin on what it is because he cannot do it. So he gather as many people around him that he can. And this is when they finally introduce to us the new team.
Now let me introduce you to the squad, man. We got Lloyd, little bit of a simp, but I mean he's a scammer for real. The scammer of all scammers, though. Then we got my man Walter, man. He is the biggest crash out I've ever seen. He even tried to crash out on me sometime, but I gotta put him back in his place, you know what I'm saying? But he a real smoke blower, so he already about that action. And we got Miss Scammer herself. Girl hasn't bought weed for herself in 3 years. Miss Tanya. I think she fleeced my boy Lloyd, but hey, if he want to simp, he want to simp, man. That is a team. And we go out and we go by Party Crash Out.
Party Crash Out consists of the swordsman of Lloyd, the warrior of Walter, the healer Tanya, and they make up Party Crash Out, right? And or as they also go by, uh, the Blue Beyond. L name for real, not gonna lie, Party Crash Out is a little bit better, but the Crash Out Crusaders, you know what I'm saying? The Crash Out Crusaders, bro. But they basically come back. They're like, all right, bet, time to take on this new thing. You know what I'm saying? Time to take on this new mission for real, right? And basically, the only reason why they got this new abyss mission is because the other clans basically are too wrapped up and everything else. So they subcontracted this mission out to ya boy. All right. Now, on the way over there, right? They're now fighting three. They were fighting three vampire spawns, right? And my boy Walter over here getting a little spicy. He's just like, man, why do I care what you gotta say? Why do I give a fuck about what anything you say? Why don't we just kill the mother and be done with it, bro? Why do I gotta care about the spawn, bro? Just care about the lesser vampire for real, bro. And my boy Noel's like,
Bitch, is you dumb? Bro, if we are fighting the lesser vampire, bro, in the spawn, we are cooked. This is a B rank, we are C rankers, bro. Focus on killing the little guys, and then when she's all alone, then we'll go after her. You know what I'm saying?
and then in the cave, poison starts erupting. You know what I'm saying? Poisonous gas starts going everywhere. And in the midst of this gas, he starts going on his crash out arc. All right.
Nah, are they looking down on me because I'm choking on some gas? Nah, I ain't going out like that, man. Nah, man. I gotta be like Grandpa for I gotta start crashing out. Fuck it. Crash out mode activated. Instigation skill 1. Tactician.
Instigation Skill 1 Tactician. Orders issued increase the results and effects of all actions by 25%.
Yo, Walter. I heard that my boy Lloyd was trying to steal money from your ass. You just gonna let that happen? Couldn't be me for real. Oh shit, this isn't working enough. They're not crashing out hard enough. Talker skill. That's just me though.
That's just me though. Increases party members' magic, stamina, and health by 25%.
Hey yo, Walter, I heard Lloyd called you a bitch, but I ain't gonna say nothing for real. Just, you know what I'm saying? And Lloyd, I heard Walter trying to get with your girl, but that ain't none of my business for real, bro. Yo, Tanya, I'm just saying, I heard Lloyd was calling you fat the other day, but that's just, I wouldn't let that slide, but that's just me though. And Lloyd, I heard Walter's trying to get with your bitch, but that's just me though. And Walter, I heard Lloyd and Tanya calling you a bitch, but I wouldn't take that, but that's just me though. Yeah, I knew they'd crash out after I did all that. Damn, looks like they forgot to get one last one. But I guess that is on me though. Sight! Nah, I get to see another day, homie. Cause I planned that shit out perfectly. Cause you know why? I am the notorious instigator. That's me, man. That's how an instigator fights, baby.
So they go out and they actually start, doing the thing they were assigned to do. And as they're fighting the spawn and they're bickering a lot, so we can see there's some problems going on. Not all is good in paradise, you know what I'm saying? And so what goes on is they're killing the thing, they're killing the spawn of the lesser vampire, right? And the when Walter and Noel are getting into a little spat, and while that's happening, the lesser vampire comes and Noel starts to panic a little bit, and the poisonous gas is making it hard for him to breathe. And everybody is basically like, Noel, Noel, please, please, Noel, do something, give us orders. Right? They're wigging out, and Noel's like, man, I know you're not looking down on me, gang. Bet I guess I'm just gonna have to fight for real. And as he is going to, as he goes, does tactician, right? I already told you. We see the first instance of a talker's ability, tactician, and this is the first of multiple. So he's fighting the three spawn, and also getting the trying to help him out with talker abilities, right? And I'm not gonna lie, him with that blicky goes crazy, bro, because he has like three different bullets in that thing, bro. He has like regular magical bullets and he has ice bullets, which he freezes two of the spawn that are attacking him up. And he's like, fuck. Alright, bet. And then he uses battle voice, another one. And as they defeat the lesser vampire with their ultimate skills, we see that the timer is clicking down on his watch. And as the timer hits zero, the demon spawn dies as it almost pierces through Noel with a awesome scene. This is just a awesome battle scene in general, right? And you can see he's finally like, and that is how a talker fights, right? And that's how it ends. And so, if I had to give this chapter a review, I'm going to give this chapter a solid 8 out of 10. I would say the first part kind of like delves into more of just, it's like a lot of the dynamics between the actual people, introducing what Blue Beyond is, or I like to call them the Crash Out Crusaders, right? And kind of delves into his mindset of what the strongest actually is and sets up his motivations for further on in the novel. And then we kind of get a little bit of action in there, so you know the action people can have their little thing, and it shows that he has to be a lot more mindful when he fights, and that he doesn't really fight with his hands or fists or anything. He normally fights using his battle IQ and his weaponry. So, and he's mainly going to support other people while he fights. So, that is a really cool thing that they did show during this fight, though. So, like I said, 8 out of 10, really cool. I gotta say, W aura for everybody except Lloyd and Tanya. They didn't really have aura for real. Um, and also W art style, bro. I ain't gonna lie, W art style for real, bro. This has been That Guy number 10 coming to you about chapter 2 of The Notorious Talker. If you liked it, leave a like down below. If you really liked it, subscribe to the channel. If you want to talk to me about the chapter or anything else, comment down below. I love you guys. Peace.